How are you doing today? Just want to talk about some interesting things about evangelism. And I appreciate your interest in spiritual things. It's great to be communicating with people that are interested in biblical topics. Now, when it comes to evangelism, like in anything in life, I've used this analogy before. If you do evangelism once a year, the results are going to take longer. If you do it once a month, if you go to the gym once a month, each month for a year, for 1 hour, the results from the gym are going to take longer than if you do it weekly or more frequently. Asking somebody out on a date if you're single, if you do that once a month for a year, it's going to take longer for you to get into a relationship than if you do it more regularly. Anything in life, the more you increase the frequency, the more likely the results are going to come quicker. The same way with evangelism. If you do it weekly or if you do it more frequently, the results will come more quickly. There's an interesting thing. I want to share three things when it comes to evangelism. First is frequency. The more you frequently do it, the quicker the results will come, especially if you're doing it in a high traffic situation. Anything you do with evangelism, the more people you interact with, the quicker the results as well. So campus evangelism, street evangelism, anything that has a high foot traffic ratio, the better the results. So frequency is very important. Another thing that is important, if you're not able to do it frequently, increase the amount of time you work per event. If they're doing it for 1 hour, if you can't do it more a month, event-wise, increase the hour ratio to 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours. And if you do it at a campus, time will fly by. College students are walking by, talking to you. It is a much easier way to go about letting the time seem to go by quicker when you're doing it at a flea market, fairground, college campus. Again, someplace that has a lot of foot traffic in those areas. Another thing that is important, I have done evangelism by myself and I've got results. But if you do it with other people and you're only able to do it for a short, brief time window each month, if you're doing it with, let's say, 5 people and you split up into groups of 1 or 10 people and you split up into groups of 2, guess what happens? You're more likely to get results than if you work by yourself. So that's another way to go about doing evangelism, is getting a group together. You know, Nehemiah did not build the wall of Jerusalem by himself. He got people together. They all had a mind to work. So if you can get people to back you up and get a group going, that makes a difference. When we rebuild the spiritual walls of God's kingdom, it's good to find people of like mind and faith. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. Thanks for watching. Let me mention one last thing. Beautiful thing about evangelism is there's beautiful things about math. And if you can consistently do one of these 3 formats and you're working for the Lord, results will come. Let's say you get somebody saved and they bring their family, and the trickle-down effect. I call it the trickle-down effect. They bring their husband or their sister. Then you're bringing more people through that indirect effect to the Lord, and they bring their little kids. It can really add on each year if you're consistently doing evangelism, either in frequency or in a group, in numbers, or in increasing the work event ratio, amount of work you do each event. Again, God bless you. Take care.